Right. So now what? Right? Now what? Now what? Those are the two words that describe everything. Now is everything, always, only. And what? What? What is it? We make up all kinds of wonderful, glorious stories and religions and science and histories and, I mean, really interwoven, interconnected, intergalactic stories about it all. And they are wonderful. And it tends to happen that when you believe in one thing, it seems to play out that way, or at least the environment, the set you find yourself in that scene of your movie for that time that you believe certain things in a certain way seems to support that. So you could say that we know stuff, but we don't know what. We don't know nothing. Maybe it should be now, nothing. Those are the only two words. But I like what. What's a great word? What? It says so much and nothing at the same time. All right. So really, it's we don't know. We can't really know anything for sure, ever. And that's really wonderful. I used to think when I was a kid, I used to have lots of strange thoughts and experiences as a kid. And one of them was that I used to think, and I still do as an adult, really think about this a lot. What if everything just came into existence like half a millisecond ago? Everything just appeared. And you with your story and your history and the world and its history and the cosmos and the Big Bang and God or Allah and all that. Like all that just came in. Is it you? What if you just came into all that existing? You were just downloaded with this story of your past, where you were born, your parents, your blah, 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 your history, all that. What if that was just zapped right into you right now? And when you go to sleep, you wake up as somebody else. But you don't know that. You think you're that somebody else because all that was zapped into you. Wouldn't that be cool, you know? We wake up and we think like, oh, this is Giselle waking up in her bed on a Tuesday, and this happened yesterday, and this has to happen today, which probably won't, like laundry. I have to do this. We have this trip planned then. My husband's birthday is tomorrow. But what if that wasn't there the day before? Or the second before? What if it all just went right in that moment? So if it happened to me, that means it would have to happen to him, who I'm waking up next to our son, to our house, to our dog. You know what I mean? I'm allowing myself to trip without any outer influences to induce or support that trip. This is all like right in here. But it's really something special if you think about it, how anything is possible. And we don't know that anything that we believe is so, or that has been proven to be so, or that massive amounts of people believed it to be so because it's written in the books, and are still believing it now in the now what. So perhaps we can look at that with a certain lightness and playfulness. Like as children, we don't know what the nothing. And yet we're so free and alive in that. So returning to that place of realizing that we really don't know. And if anything, those little babies who can't talk and move on their own probably know everything. And that's nothing. It's like, what? So the joy and the freedom in this, and looking at it this way, because really, if there's any truth, that's the one. That's the one, that we really don't know anything. We can't know anything for sure. Beliefs, science, religions, material reality, ephemeral reality, all of it. It's who knows. So what tends to happen, as I said before, is whatever you're focused on, whatever you're putting your attention, your energy, because you are somehow in this, maybe you're not there tomorrow, or you're as a different person tomorrow, or as a table, or as a slice of pizza. It doesn't matter. It's still the experience happening, or whatever you want to call it. So why not focus on those things that feel good, that resonate with your character, with your energy, your own heart? Ditch the beliefs, ditch the mind, unless it's supporting, and you can train it to support, or I don't know if training is the right word, but it's there as a tool, and it's taken over the freaking show, and it's just debauchery with the whole thing, right? It just wrecked it to pieces, and we think that's the way it works, and that's the only option. But the mind is a beautiful freaking tool to create, to support the heart, to support the story that you want to create, the magic that you want to play, and the scenes of your movie that you want to see. It might take a little bit of an effort, it seems like, or time, it seems like, in the beginning, because we are so dense in our condition, in our belief, we are molded that way, and so our reality reflects that, and not only ours, but all the other characters in that are there to confirm it, and to, make it more dense, more real, more argue, more unquestionable that there is any other thing happening or possibility available. So start by coming undone. Literally. Sometimes you have to blow everything up to come back to nothing, and then start creating from that. But there has to be a foundation where you trust yourself, where there is no fear, where you trust others, because again, there are no others. Well, we don't really know, but let's assume that that's a scene and a reality that I like to play in. And the characters that I encounter playing in this are really fucking cool, man. I'll tell you that. And they're having a lot more fun than most of the other ones. So by that, take your time. Take your time to be alone, to take off, decombust. It doesn't have to be traumatic. If it is, that's fine. That's beautiful. That's what's meant to happen for you. But you're not alone. You're loved, always. Allow yourself to go through that, however long it takes, however quick it takes, or if it doesn't happen at all. But just start shifting, paying attention in a different way, undoing, realizing that you're not a slave to your mind. It's that mind is doing what most of those, you walk into, I can't, my metaphors usually come quicker like this, and they're right on, but that one was just, it started off on a weak foot, so I'm going to leave it. You are loved, you are supported, you are entitled to create, to exist however feels good to you. And a lot of people in this world do not know how to feel good, or how to be without feeling restricted, depressed, victims, pain, suffering. No problem. That's exactly perfect. No judgment. They're not doing anything better or worse than we are. There are no others. And again, maybe not, but I choose to play in that field, in that sandbox. So you start stepping out of your sandbox. You are the playground. Start stepping out of the sandbox and seeing what other sandboxes are around, or just sit back and observe. Dabble. Relax. Take it easy. Take it light. Till next time. Like and subscribe. Please comment. I love to communicate, interact, engage. All right. Cheers.